Hey y'all, it's your girl Mika of Mika Divine Spiritual Guidance. In this all signs reading, we'll be going from Aries and we'll go all the way to Pisces. Keep in mind that time is fluid in tarot, so the messages in this reading could resonate for your past, your present, or your future. Also, the roles can be reversed in this reading, so take the messages that are for you and leave the rest. If you don't know your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign, check out the link down below in the description box because there could be a message in any of those natal chart placements just for you. All right, y'all ready? Let's get into it. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, happy Taco Tuesday. Is anybody having tacos? Well, I had a rotisserie chicken from Sam's, but I just felt like I had to say that. Hey, y'all, how y'all doing? Man, oh man, we got a good one today. On this reading today, we're going to look at what's coming towards you that you don't see coming. All right. We're going to look at your love situation and we'll also look at money and career. So, boy, oh boy, this is going to be a good one. To get things started off, I think what I'm going to actually do is pull some oracles. To start it off, I'm going back to my juicy oracle deck. What's the tea, baby? What's the tea? And the true emotional oracle deck. Y'all, these cards are so messy, but they're so good. Hopefully, I can get you guys smiling today. Thank you guys so much for coming to the live if you're here. And as you can see what T Rose said, don't hesitate and don't be shy to say hello. I love to hear from all of my amazing subscribers. And big shout out to my amazing Soul Tribe family, looking all cute with your crowns and stuff. Y'all see them in the chat. They got little crowns and stuff by their name. Yes, yes, yes. So Soul Tribe, I just upgraded your little icons. So every single month, you are a loyal member of the Soul Tribe. Your crown grows and grows. You become more and more royal. Isn't that cute? I love it. I love it. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I thought it would match the whole theme of what we got going on about being empresses and emperors and being royal, right? We only deserve the best. We only deserve royal treatment. Is that right? Exactly. Just to remind everybody, a few housekeeping for everyone that hasn't checked out the pinned comment. You see, I have it right here. Your girl will be actually doing mini reads tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. So please, 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 if you haven't done so already, go ahead and pre-book your spot. I see we have a couple of people who already secured their spots, but once we are booked, that is it. It's a wrap. It goes bye-bye, all right? And that is your chance to ask me your dying question for close to the free 99. It's not really the free 99, but we gonna call it the 1999 special. The 1999 special, all right? Click on that link. Y'all see it in the chat right here. And those watching the recording, you can check out that link in the pinned comment in the comments below, as well as the description box below. All right, y'all. Do know I do offer personal readings. So if you're like one of those people and you're like, Mika, listen, listen, listen. I ain't trying to put my stuff all out there in YouTube world. I gotcha. I gotcha. Don't worry about it. Simply visit my website, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. Click on the tarot reading tab at the top, and you'll see a multitude of different tarot reading options for your unique situation, what you need. All right. It's based on the type of questions and the type of delivery. I offer video calls, which is a very popular choice, believe it or not. And I have some amazing subscribers and fans that enjoy interact with me. And they're like, oh my gosh, Mika, so good to see you, and saw that. So I enjoy doing the video calls, but I also have pre-recording readings. And then we have this option, which is close to the free 99, which is a live tarot reading. And all of it is legit. All of it is good and very, very detailed. All right, it is. You know, your girl will give you the tea. Speaking of the tea, let's get right into it. We're going to first start off with Aries. But before I do want to give a shout out to a few special people in the crowd. Y'all know who it is. Our amazing minds. Give it up for Miss Lisa and Mitzi and T Rose holding it down. So if you have any questions, need any guidance, or you want to know like what we got going on, what side we on, they're going to keep you guys in line and in the loop of what's going on as I'm going through the reads. We just ask on this channel. We keep it not light. We keep it positive. We have fun. We can be a little sarcastic, but do not bash anybody and do not bash the reader. All right. Most of the time we don't have any problems with that here on this channel, but you know how folks get on YouTube world. Sometimes they be running out. That is your one-way ticket to get blocked. All right. Big shout out to my soul tribe. I see we got Leah up in the building. What up, girl? Good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you so much for coming out. And if you are a member of the soul tribe, just to remind you, tomorrow during our mini read, you do get to ask one free yes and no question. Yay! I told y'all I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker because I love y'all so much. I'm just giving away free stuff. I can't help it. All right. So I'm just putting myself at work, but it's all good. That's my big thank you for jumping on board to our membership option, which comes with a lot of perks just like that. And if you're interested in jumping on board to be a part of our soul tribe, where you get exclusive content, you get exclusive offers, and you get 10% of everything on my website off, go ahead and join that soul tribe. Hit the button. And you never know, there may be some more free opportunities coming down the pipeline. Hint, hint, I have my 1-year anniversary for this channel on YouTube coming up. So I definitely am going to be having a big giveaway. So stay tuned. All right, who else we got up in here, y'all? Okay, we got Hannah. Hey, DP. Good to see you, DP. DP is a man. When I tell you DP is one of my day ones, I really love seeing DP come through. I love to see all of you guys, but it's something about the people that were here back when I was first starting this thing, getting it off the ground, and they would come on and always support the channel. So much love, much gratitude, especially to my amazing mods who come on every single time I get onto the live. I don't know what I would do without you guys. You guys really keep this channel going and help many people that are new here navigate through what we got going on. So thank you guys as well. Who else we got? Tay L. Hello. Let's see. Philomena is another one. Philomena's always here showing her love. Yeah. I love you too, Mitzi. I love you too. Thank you. Man. And Hannah says, your hair is fire. Thank you. Actually, it's a recording back when I was wearing my wig. I'm not going to show you what it actually looks like today, but you know, it's kind of like, you know, video magic where it's a recording and I show it before. But I'm going to have to do another intro lately because your girl has lost 50 pounds and I look a little different, and my hair, my natural hair, you know, it's styled a little differently than that intro with the wig on. But yeah, I was feeling myself with that wig. I said, hold on, let me get my life. Let me record me an intro to my all signs reads, right? So you guys got to see me a little bit because I don't like to be on camera, y'all. So that's my way of people getting to kind of connect with me a little bit more. Catherine, hello. Aqua gang. I see you, girl. I see you. And Catherine says, you are so on point. I love your readings, Mika. Thank you. So y'all, I will come on camera. Mitzi's like, come on, we want to see you. I will come on. And those that have watched me since day one, y'all know I make little random appearances. And I think as a special exclusive behind the scenes look of my life, I think for my soul tribe, we'll do some Look, I'm gonna try to do some intimate videos with you guys and give you some inside scoop on things that I have going on. So that way you guys can get to know me a little bit more on an intimate level. And I feel more secure because I know it's actually people who really do support me and actually have my best interests at heart. So anywho, let's get to the reading. Thank you guys again for being here, each and every one of you guys. We're first starting off with Aries. Any Aries in the room? Aries, Aries. Any Aries in the room? Aries sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. I appreciate y'all. Y'all are so kind and so sweet. Thank you guys so much for your love and kindness. I don't run my mouth already to dryness. Let me get some water. When the weather starts heating up, it's like you tend to become more dehydrated. So I definitely had to restock up on my water. And for those of you out there, make sure you stay hydrated. But your girl is still gonna have her heated blanket, okay? I still got look, it's springtime and your girl still being nice and cozy. I love my heated blanket, y'all. Don't judge me. All right, let's get it, Aries. Philomena, Aries. Mitzi, Aries, Venus. And your girl, Mika, Aries, Moon. Let's get it. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aries. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What does an Aries see coming in love that they need to be made aware of now? What does an Aries see coming up in love they need to be made aware of now? Oh, Lord. Here we go, y'all. We have carless, no car, repo, car issues. No, no. I told you these cards are messy, y'all. Y'all gonna be cracking up tonight. All right, let's get some more on that. And we have my way, selfish, stubborn, arrogant, pride, and ego. With this energy, whoever this person is coming towards you, I believe is someone that needs your help, okay? But yet, there's so much in their pride and ego, they probably won't ask for it. I'm getting a very like moocher energy and someone that has a bit of an attitude that can be very difficult to deal with. They may also have some with carless. For some, they may be carless, but I'm getting for others, it's like issues coming towards you as well in some kind of way, like coming towards you. Tell me more about this person. We have Seven of Swords in the reverse. We have the Death card. And we have the Three of Cups. This is the person that really is missing you because what they have found is they have self-sabotaged themselves. They could have been focusing on manipulating you and other people to get what they want, using manipulation in order to get you to contribute to them, to help them. Again, I'm getting a big moocher energy. And they feel like that type of behavior has been very self-sabotaging um, in the way they've moved in this relationship. And so because of that, there hasn't been no forward movement or action towards you. That's what I'm getting. Like travel is hard for this person to get to you. Some of them could have some actual car issues. Yeah, so you could have this person blocked. So they have no choice but to kind of make a detour. That's what I get it for some of you guys. Yeah. Yeah. Tell me more about this Seven of Swords in reverse. Why do they feel like they played themselves? With the Seven of Wands in the reverse, it's because this person always tried to defend their point, their stance, you know, what they actually want and need from you. And I feel like this is a situation that got out of hand because they were being selfish, stubborn, arrogant, a lot of pride and ego. What could be holding this person back from coming forward, I think, has a lot to do with this person needing to just end this inconsistent behavior of being in and out, or always feeling like they can't go towards having success with you. They really need to end that and transform that in their life. It's become quite a burden for them because what they actually want now is for you guys to reunite. Why the Three of Cups? If this person does come in, be warned, Aries, they're coming in for a fun time, not a long time. I'm getting kind of like I said, an inconsistent player, very reckless. Could be another fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. I got Capricorn, Scorpio, Aquarius. I think what they see so significant in this relationship again is the investment. Not really love. I don't really see any love here other than the Three of Cups. So as far as they would take this would be kind of like a friends with benefits, something that they can just kind of like treat very light and casual. If they come back, that would be their purpose. This is somebody that still wants to be single, okay? With the Nine of Pentacles. Underneath the deck, they may actually be dating other people to make you jealous at this time, but do expect this person to come back. All right. Let's look at your money and career. Let's look at your money and career. All right. Taste that sounds about right. Man, Aries. Aries be going through it, y'all. All right, so let's look at your money, Aries. How is your money, your career going at this time? How is your money and career going right now at this time that you don't see coming? How will that be going? All right, we have wellness. It says, ensure your body is nourished, join a gym, and regain strength. Live a healthier lifestyle. All right. So when it comes to money and career, you need to make sure you're financially fit. You're not overspending. Make sure that you focus on also your physical health. But I think when it comes to your money and career, if you get your money in order and you get it stabilized and stuff, you're going to get a pleasant surprise coming your way. It says surprise, an unexpected turn can bring positive change. So yeah, this is kind of like a warning from the universe. You don't see it coming, but just making those subtle changes to have a healthier spending habit, and making sure that you're not overspending, that you're saving, that you're doing what you're supposed to do. Um, Positive change is going to come your way when it comes to your career. That's great. Yeah. And it says foresight. So it says pay attention to things that are important to ensure wealth. Be farsighted and alert. So again, plan ahead. It's talking about like thinking about the future. Don't live for the now. So get everything fit so you don't block this blessing coming in. All right, that's what I have for you, Aries. Let me know if it resonates. Taurus is next. If you're already doing well, Aries, it's only going to get better. T Rose says, show us the money. Yep. I don't typically do a lot of money reads, y'all, because most people don't really watch money reads. They don't really care for them, but I just thought I would throw it in. All right, Taurus is next. Any Tauruses in the room? Taurus, Taurus. Hannah is a Taurus. Leah is a Taurus. Moon. All right, let's see what the T is. How am I doing? Thank you for asking, Ashley. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. You're welcome, T Rose. T Rose says, thank you, Mika, for adding the money reading. You're very welcome. All right, Taurus, let's get it. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Tauruses. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Taurus, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about Taurus's love situation. What don't they see coming that they need to know? All right, we've got legal issues, court, judges, immigration, lawyers. All right. And give me some more on this legal issue. We have faith, healing, meditation, and praying. Give me some more on this. Okay, we got firestorm. It says karma, drama, endings, loss, mental breakdown. Okay. Some of you guys could be going through like a divorce or some type of legal litigation with a partner of yours. Maybe this could be child support, something of that nature. And many of you guys are praying that this person gets their justice, they get their karma. If it's not actually a legal case that you're fighting, this is not everybody's story. I just feel like you want karmic justice. I'm getting whatever this person has done to you or will be doing to you. What you don't see is that if you keep the faith and you just kind of move in a more healed and meditative space, they're definitely going to see a firestorm. They're definitely going to get their karma for what they have done. See, it says karma, drama, endings, loss, mental breakdown. So I feel like whoever this I'm reading for, just know the universe is on your side. You just have to kind of be still and let the universe go to work. And it can also be in the form of legal action as well. Hannah says, damn, Mika, the guy I was seeing went and married his ex 3 weeks after I walked away for her green card. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Sorry you had to experience that. Man. Okay. Give me some more on this situation surrounding Taurus and their person. We have the world in the reverse. We have the 10 of Wands in the reverse. And we also have the Knight of Pentacles. You know, because there's so much chaos that's definitely brewing up in this person's world, I think they're already starting to see the karmic justice that's about to unfold in their life. They're really feeling a bit overwhelmed. Okay. And this is someone I feel like really wants to try to do what they can to really work on making things right with you, whatever that means. For some of you guys, you like, he or she can stay right over there. But it's hard because this person doesn't feel like you trust them. If they were to come back and try to make things right, the trust is gone. The trust is gone for them to try to make things right. See, this is someone that would only go so far. I think they would invest enough to kind of like, I'm getting like a love bombing energy to get back on your good graces, but then not fully go the full nine with the Page of Wands in the reverse. And for a lot of you guys, even doing that is going to be a lot for this person to juggle. Being a responsible adult. They're showing up as a page, y'all. So you know what this person does, even though this cycle for you, Taurus, I feel like has possibly closed, this person is keeping it open because they're secretly kind of waiting on you to come back or to chase them or to show some vulnerability and insecurity that you care. Yeah, to show that you really want to make amends with them. You don't want to fight and argue, but they feel like the longer and longer they're waiting, it's becoming quite the burden. That's the blockage. And that's part of their karma. I think losing you is a part of their karma. They shouldn't have slept on this connection. Yeah. Um, if this person did have to come back, they know there's a lot they have to put up front, and they have to give you a solid, real, true offer. But you see it, 10 of Wands in the reverse and the Ace of Pentacles. That speaks of someone that feels quite burdened by giving you this offer. And that can be problematic in my eyes. They feel like that's a problem, especially if they have a third party with this Queen of Wands. That is also a blockage. For many of you guys, this person has somebody else that they're entertaining at this time. Yeah, that they don't want to let go either. Okay. So there's this thing where they're still trying to figure your situation out while still wanting to hold on to this other person. This other person showing up as a Queen of Wands. I'm getting a very attractive person. But I think they're running around on this person with this Knight of Wands in the reverse. They don't plan to be committal to this person. They kind of want to have the best of both worlds, I'm hearing. But knowing to come in and give you a solid offer, that's going to sabotage their other situation here. So that would be problematic. All right, what is this Knight of Pentacles? So you know what this person does? They don't really move at all. They just they're kind of at a standstill. This is why we have this Three of Wands. It would really make this person's job a little bit easier if you would make the effort, if you would show a lot of insecurity and emotional vulnerability and be easily emotionally manipulated to come back to this person and believe their lies. It would make it easier. I'm hearing this person says, I just need Taurus to trust me. I just need Taurus to believe that I want to work on this. But the truth is, what I'm getting, this is somebody that is definitely using people for lustful reasons, for material reasons. Where are the cups? Where's the love? This is a love reading, right? Where is the love? You see? They're not worried about love. They're just worried about you being on board. They want you to be on board and they want you to comply with their wants, needs. But what they're doing is they're only creating a firestorm crap worth of karma. So if you ever wondered about this third party, some of you guys may or may not know about this third party. Just know that they're not treating this third party any better. The most that they're getting out of this third party is lust, um, greed. Maybe this third party can give them a lot, offer them a lot. They're showing up as a queen, so it seems like a very solid individual. You're also showing up as a queen. All the while, this person's a page. So you see what I'm saying? This person's very immature. You're showing up mature, and this other third party karmic is very mature. And so if they're not careful, they're brewing up a lot of karma. Stay grounded, Taurus. Do not respond. Do not react. Because that's the very thing this person wants. And that's what spirit wants you to know. And that's what you don't see is that this person, if they come in, they're only kind of throwing a test at you. But it's also kind of a test from the universe saying, are you willing to let the universe let this person get what they deserve? Could be a Capricorn. Um, could be a Sagittarius. Uh, I have Aries. I have Pisces. I have Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio. Those are the main energies. It doesn't have to be, but those are the main ones. All right, let's look at your money and career, Taurus. Let's look at your money and career. Hannah says, I told him in a text that I hope he lives the life he deserves. I know I'm mean. Well, that's the thing. I think Spirit wants you to not respond or react to this person because it's kind of giving this person the satisfaction that you still thinking about them and that you care, and that is going to feed their ego. So it's best, if this is your story, Taurus, to not respond to this person and go total silent and not say anything. T Rose says 100%. Thank you, Mika, for the confirmation. You're welcome. Let's get to the money, Taurus, where it really matters, right? All right, Spirit, tell me about Taurus's money. What doesn't Taurus see coming up in money? All right, we have sweet success. Ooh. It says it's not difficult to get everything you want and enjoy it. So get what you want. Go for it. Okay. You're going to have sweet success. Don't think it's a drill. Again, I feel this is the good side of being on the right side of karma. Look at this, y'all. This is unreal. We got money tree. I'm hearing like the the slot machine in the casino, like going crazy. And it says, dreams come true. You will get what you have long desired. Enjoy your wealth. Look at that. That's part of your karmic justice, sweet success. So while this person is sitting thinking they won, you're actually winning, or you will be very soon. You don't see it soon. Some of you guys will actually have some unexpected money coming in. For some of us, we're in tax season, so this could have already happened. But for others, it can actually be you see an influx in your finances very soon, unexpectedly. So that's very nice. Yeah, and then underneath the deck, I kind of glanced down and it says endings. So I think after you allow yourself to break free and end this and like not be a part of this, then that's when you'll see this sweet success, the good side of karma. It says the cycle is over. It's time for you to make a change, rebirth. This is a part of your rebirth, and this is your blessing. This is your blessing. It's time to say goodbye. It's time to say goodbye and go through this transformation of the new version of you. It's like Taurus 2.0. And you're wiping your tears with dollar bills. You feel me? I love it. I love it, Taurus. Beautiful, beautiful reading. Hang in there. Even though it wasn't working out in the love sector, at least we can say your money is looking good. Looking good. All right, let's get into it. Next, we got Gemini. Any Geminis in the rooms? Any Geminis? Hannah says, I'm claiming this. Yes, 100% going to Vegas for my 50th. I heard that. Yeah, I'm hearing casino. I don't know why I'm hearing it. And then I'm hearing somebody screaming, yeah, kind of like you won the jackpot or something. I'm not a fan of casinos, y'all. Fun fact. I do not like casinos because when I start losing my money, I start getting real angry really fast. I'll be like, oh, heck no, time to go. It's time to go. Enjoy your birthday though. 50th birthday. That's so much fun. So nice. So nice. Kelly, Forever 333, representing for Team Gemini. We got Tim in the building representing. He says, I'm one of those Gemini guys. Nothing wrong with it. Hey, I like Geminis. I think I talked about it yesterday. I said people think Geminis get a bad rep, but I love y'all people. I love y'all Gemini people. Now, I did date one Gemini. He was a charmer. He was sweet, but it just didn't work out. But, I really enjoyed the energy. And I do have a couple of Gemini relatives and friends, and we all right. It's just when you get on that other side, that duality of Gemini, the good twin versus the evil twin, it can be something sometimes. And my baby brother's a Gemini also, and he's pretty cool kid. All right, let's get a Gemini. They are the charmers. You right about that, because that boy was smooth as silk, man. Talk about smooth, man. Smooth criminal. Man, he was so smooth. But you know me, the way my spiritual gifts are set up, I was reading him like a book. I said, this dude trying it. I said, he is trying it. All right, let's get a Gemini. Sorry, y'all, for me to rant. But I do like Geminis. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Gemini. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What don't you see coming in love? What doesn't Gemini see coming up in love? They need to be made aware of, Spirit. We got bad reputation. All right. See what else we got to clarify bad reputation. And we got secret accounts. All right, let me get one more. And wish. Someone in your energy who you deem as someone you can't trust anymore has been secretly keeping tabs on you, wishing that they can come back into union with you. This feels like a past person energy or someone you're familiar with. And the reason why I say familiar, because this bad reputation card comes up. So you may have known this person, or will find out this person has some type of bad reputation, but they are stalking you, keeping tabs on you, trying to see what you're up to. All right, let's see. We got Ace of Wands in the reverse. We've got Queen of Cups. And we have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Now, when it comes to this person with this bad reputation, I feel like the problem with this person is they're feeling quite stuck. This could be someone that kind of strings the relationship along because they like a lot of attention. All right. But I don't feel like they're taking any forward movement or action towards you. Or the best that they can give you right now is just stalking you and wishing that you guys could connect in love. Yeah, I'm getting a Knight of Wands energy with the Five of Wands. This person's a bit upset at you. Be wary of this person. Gemini could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. I'm also getting Pisces. A lot of fire. It's like this love-hate relationship. I'm getting there's a thin line between love and hate. I don't know what that means. Yeah, it feels like this is a thin line between love and hate. It's like one minute y'all are like loving on each other, and then the other minute you guys are on bad terms. Because I got the Knight of Wands, the Five of Wands, and the Knight of Cups all lined up. Okay. So it's very much possible this person likes to come in with a lot of passion. I'm getting somebody that's very smooth, very swift. You know, when you guys come together, it's a lot of fun here, very fun between you two. You guys do have a great time, very passionate, very fiery. But here's the thing. This person, you and them are at odds right now. So if this is somebody that you deem as a bad reputation, it's because they play too much. You be like, man, you play too much. You're too combative. You're too much drama. Yeah, they just like You just want this person to be a team partner. They have a hard time working with people. This is someone that just kind of want to play by their own rules. They want to go and do what they want to do. They don't want to actually be cooperative with you. But when you guys come together, oh boy, it's amazing. It's like fireworks, right? It's like the perfect relationship. But then here we go. When this person getting one of their fits, it's a mess. It is a mess. For many of you guys, you could be this Queen of Cups, someone that they did deem as someone that truly does love them. Like I said, thin line between love and hate. There is true love here. But with this person, with this Knight of Wands energy, and you showing up at this as this queen, you know, that's a very odd match. Okay, this is a very odd match. And I think it's an odd match because what's happening is you're the type of person that's going to be very loving, very kind, very sweet. But then they try to avoid you, try to live this legal, not legal, try to live this single lifestyle to stir up confusion. Let's ask why. Why does this person do this? King of Pentacles. Okay. You know, I was kind of getting that, and I was going to say too, does this person even really want a relationship? You know, I'm not getting someone that is very in a committal energy. You know, typically the Knight of Wands, a lot of people in tarot would compare this person to a player or someone that's just kind of here today, gone tomorrow, here for a fun time, not a long time. And so they're kind of like a teenager in a teenager energy. When they don't get their way, they throw a fit and they're like, screw it, I'm gonna just be single. But then they miss you, right? Yeah, they miss you. And this is also somebody that really, you know, wants to put a lot of focus on their career, their stability. So it's like, even though they see the love you have for them, and they may even have love for you as well, they run from this. And then when they run, that's where they get in their head. They go into this deep contemplation about this relationship. And that's where they sit and they think like, wait, no, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. For a lot of you guys, they could have ran out to a third party. At the end of the day, I mean, if this is your reading, it's not everybody's reading, Gemini, so only take it if it's yours. The bottom line is this card right here, okay? Notice when I have the Chariot going toward the Hierophant in the reverse, I really think of like somebody that's like going against the grain, okay? They're going to forever be the rebel. They're going to forever do what they want to do, say what they want to say, live how they want to live, and be very stubborn. This is somebody that is okay with living by their own rules. And it can be very abusive in nature to you because I feel like for you, you want somebody who's going to be consistent. You want somebody who's going to be stable. You want somebody who's actually going to build something with you. Okay. This is also when I get the Hierophant in the reverse, it's someone that needs to tap into more of a grounded energy. You know, this person as a Knight of Wands, they're very sporadic. They kind of run all over the place. I feel like this person is all over the place. Yeah, I agree with you, Dallas. Dallas says this is annoying to deal with, honestly, lots of distractions. And that's the thing. If this person can get themselves grounded and stabilized, then maybe they can build something. But right now, this person's in the energy of just like wishing. You see that? They wish that they can manifest this relationship with you, but their actions is just not going to create that. If anything, you're going to be even more irritated. So this could be a Taurus. I got a lot of fire, Aries, Leo, Sag, and a lot of earth, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Yeah. Dallas says there's a lesson teaching us to live on our own rules too. Okay. Yeah, I think both parties have a lot to learn. And I think for Gemini, if this is your reading, it's about learning your self-worth and not allowing somebody to manipulate you into doing something that's is wrong. Don't get involved in something that's just not going into the type of outcome that you want for your relationship. Let's look at your money. Let's look at your money. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What don't they see coming up in money and career? Look at this. We got love affair. Nah, now. It says, beware, love affairs at work. Love affairs at work. What is going on? Don't lose your mind. Gemini, somebody may be having their eyes on you at work, or you having your eyes on someone else. Yeah. Look at this, y'all. I can't make this up. This is a career deck. And why am I getting all these love cards? All the love cards are coming out. It says love life. Free from problems and money troubles. Enjoy the passion of love. Love and be loved. Some of you guys may meet somebody at work for real. But it's saying beware. So I think this is kind of like a good thing, but also a warning message. That's exactly what I said, Dallas. What? So if this is your story, Gemini, be wary of this. You know, let me get one more, y'all. This is supposed to be a career reading. What the heck? Okay. Home base. Okay. It says home is the harbor of the soul. It's the safest place you can be. Change your environment. When it comes to your love life, something is going on significantly or will be coming in surprisingly. Somebody at work or someone you'll meet at work. Some of you guys may meet them at a business venture or a conference or something. It's something work related, whatever that means. Of course, it's not everybody's story, but underneath the deck, I have surprise. Again, you won't expect it. Okay. It says be ready for change. It's going to be something different. Yep. And it says change your environment. So I don't know what that means. For a lot of you guys, it could be love at work. I can't get away from that story. All right. Only take it if it's yours, Gemini. Let me get one more. If there's anything about money, 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 money. We have mind power. Use your intelligence, analyze data logic, and thinking rationally. Lead with your mind. So be wise. Again, be careful. Make wise decisions with that. All right, I'm gonna get off of that. That's a weird read. Cancerians are next. Now, as far as your money goes, I think there's not going to be any significant changes. I think the read just wants to keep focusing on your love life, your home base, and just making sure you're making wise choices surrounding your love life. Because some of you guys can be tempted maybe at work, and that probably wouldn't be a wise thing to do. Cancerians are next. Any cancers in the room? Any cancers in the room? Cancers, cancers. Okay, y'all. I see all of y'all in the room, but y'all not saying nothing. All right, Cancers, let's get it. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Cancerian, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What don't they see coming in love and romance? We got ain't shit. All right, we're going to see what they talking about. What ain't shit? Hey, how you doing, Amy? Clarify ain't shit. We have move on, let go, loving you free. Okay. Love hates. Whoever you're thinking about right now, Cancer, they ain't shit, okay? Um, it's too much drama. This is a very drama-filled relationship. You see that? And I'm even getting with this swing. It's kind of like, like a swing goes in and out. So maybe you guys have an off and on type of relationship. And Spirit is urging you, like screaming at the rooftops. First two cards, ain't shit, moving on, let go, loving you free. Okay, this is going to be a forever love-hate relationship. It's going to drive you crazy like it is right now. All right, let's see who this could be. And they ain't shit because they be leaving you. I feel like this is somebody that leaves you or abruptly leaves or is in and out. Like they do stuff like that, saying they need some space or, they really just want their freedom. We also got Seven of Wands in the reverse. We got the Six of Wands in the reverse. A lot of fire energy in these reads tonight. And we have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. I don't know if this is somebody that you deem as somebody that is an illusion seller, but I would say so they are, okay? I'm trying to come up with the most kind words because I know my Cancerians are my sensitive people, my sensitive group. This is the type of person that always feels like the victim. And they have to sell this dream of let's have this happily ever after, let's create something amazing. But all the while, they really don't want that. Okay. With the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, this is somebody that's really not wanting to commit to anybody. Okay. They see your beauty, they see your determination to definitely try to make this work. But I don't think this person wants it as much as you do, Cancer. This person likes to get their ego stroked. So every time you fight for it, they feel good. It really strokes their ego. And the reason why, if you've ever wondered, why is this person giving me a hard time? I think a lot of it too is this person feels like they don't have much to offer you as well, but they pretend like they do. This is a big pretender, a liar, a major manipulator. And this is why Spirit is saying what you're fighting for really ain't shit. It's right here. And I feel like with this card, if you look at the card, you'll notice that this person is like doing a drawing. You see the drawing right here? It's like this person is drawing out the future between you two, making it look beautiful, decorating it, drawing out all the details. But then when it comes down to getting the nitty gritty and delivering on their promises, they don't deliver. And that's why they're a liar. If this person were to be 100% honest with you, they would honestly tell you that they're just not ready and they're not mature enough to be able to provide for themselves. So they go into this relationship hoping that you can support them, lift them up, stroke their ego. Very codependent energy, this one here. But once things become too overwhelming, when they become too stressed, by the demands of what you need them to do, you know, when their mask starts slipping, that's when they walk away. That's when they start walking away. With the Knight of Swords to the Knight of Pentacles, the truth is this person is going towards a dead end. Okay. They are the type of person that will sell it, but not deliver on it. I can't get away from that narrative because that's what I'm getting. Anything else? Yeah. And of course, play the field. Okay. Knight of Wands, the reverse. Could be a Libra, Capricorn, Taurus, Aries, Leo, Sag. And yeah, very self-serving. I don't know what else to tell you. And so this is kind of like spirit warning you to break free if you're still connected. Some of you Cancerians have already moved on away from this, which is great. Others are still kind of like holding on to this, still wanting to fight for it and make amends. And spirit is just warning you, like, be careful, because this is this person's MO. They'll come back, love bomb you, sell you a dream, only to repeat the cycle again. Even though I'm not getting that, I think that's kind of the energy of this person. Okay. All right, Cancerians watching in silence. Let's look at your money career. Cancers are asleep already. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Cancerians, money and career. What do they see coming up? It says flexibility. It says be flexible in your methods. It says adapt slowly by using versatility, compromise, adaptation, change, etc. So some of you guys are very rigid in your views of how you're doing things, and it's only going to exhaust you. So this is a warning, like, be more open-minded and flexible, be willing and open to change. Some of you guys may need to actually like change your career. Some of you guys may need to change how you're doing things at work to be more productive. It says exhausted. It says feel financially drained, lacking viable options, and recharge and regroup. Okay, so if you are more flexible, I think things will turn around for you. But what you don't see is you're going to definitely be exhausted and overwhelmed because you're not allowing yourself to adapt and to be open to change. So whatever that means for you and your situation, Cancer, good luck to you. All right, next we've got Mighty Mighty Leos. Any Leos in the room? Leo, Leo. Thank you guys so much for coming to the live. Don't hesitate to interact with your girl. I would really, really appreciate it. I hope you guys are enjoying this viewer request read. Y'all requested it. Okay, let's get to the nitty-gritty for the Mighty Mighty Leos. Okay, Spirit, tell me a little bit about Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Leo's Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me a little bit about what doesn't Leo see coming in love they need to be made aware of. All right, I got another card that came out over here. All right, we got bad habits. Yeah, okay, that's the one that came out first. We got bad habits. It says drugs, addictions, toxicity. And we have Queen Rising, stepping in your power, praise, coming up, spotlights. Okay. Hold that thought, Leo. I'm going to get another oracle deck. What else we got, Spirit, for Leo? We got under pressure, anxiety, decisions, time's running out. Okay. For many of you guys, Leo, your person has some addictions that they're really trying to overcome. And this could be drugs, alcohol, lifestyle choices, or it can just be you. What I do see is this person is still obsessed over your energy. They're still watching you. If this is somebody that has like some type of addictions towards you. And it's because you're stepping in your power. They're seeing you rise up. It's kind of like the phoenix from the ashes. Despite what this person has done to you, you're rising into your power. And this card is really giving off to me like emperor, empress energy. Okay. And so now this person's really feeling under pressure because what they're realizing is that they can't just come in and treat you any kind of way. Okay. The way that you came into the relationship originally is not the same person they're dealing with. Okay. So it's very much possible that this person could definitely be very obsessed because they're trying to figure out, how did you rise above? How did you step into your power of being this emperor, this empress? You know, how did you do that? Let's get some more on this, spirit. I got the King of Wands. I got the Ten of Wands. And I have the Five of Wands in the reverse. This person has created a mess. They've created a mess here and they know it, but it's almost like someone that is trying their best to figure out a way to come towards you, communicate to you, let you know that they want to try to work on this, but they may not have the tools to really make it right, especially with you having this very firm boundary up. Your standards are higher, your expectations are more, and right now you're just focusing on your money, your stability, pouring more into yourself. Yeah. And you deem this person as like deep down, you see this person as being a drama king anyway and very emotionally unavailable. Even if they give you an apology, I don't think you'll be buying it. Doesn't matter the gender. Let's ask, what does this person want with this King of Wands and the Eight of Wands? Mm. We have the High Priestess in the reverse, and we have the Seven of Cups in the reverse. This person wants you to communicate with them. They want you to open up. I think a lot of you Leos are not talking to this person. You may have went silent for some time. And because of that, they're assuming that you may be occupied with other people, other things. This person also could have kept a lot of secrets about who they were entertaining. But it turns out whatever other people that they were entertaining, they're not interested in these people. So some of you guys may say, well, Mika, this person has someone else. They're not interested in that. But they're also very burdened about how to come forward because they know they have to defend themselves and you don't trust them. Many of you guys may see this person as someone that is, you know, just trying their best to get your attention so they can come in and just repeat this cycle. Some of them, like I said, have to defend why they went off to a third party, if that's your story. So this is a lot of pressure considering they got to make things right. They got to defend why they were gone. They got to defend why they didn't move sooner. They got to defend, for some of you guys, they're very toxic behaviors. You know what I'm saying? And those are the things that's holding them back. They're in deep regret for all of it. And they just want to make amends, but they're very stressed. Very stressed. A lot of mental energy. This person's going crazy in their mind about this, secretly, like suffering in silence. Got the Magician in the reverse and the Six of Wands in reverse. Again, what can I do to get Leo's attention without me actually coming forward? That is a dilemma. Pride and ego is a big part of this person as well. They don't like to look weak, but you're standing in your power as this queen or this empress or this emperor. So you have a lot of power you're exuding, and it's very intimidating to this person, to be honest. So yeah, with this Nine of Pentacles in reverse, they really need your energy. So they're waiting. Like I say, they're kind of waiting on you. Yeah, they're waiting on you to give them another chance. I don't think it's going to happen, but you know, we shall see. Could be another fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. I'm also getting a lot of earth here, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Scorpio, Taurus. All right. What is this bad habit? I didn't really get a lot about that. What is that? Okay, yeah. The addiction, the bad habit is, again, they want to come forward and apologize and make it right. So this reading is about somebody that's like overthinking how to make things right with you or make it work without really having to make the effort. Okay, yeah, because they're sad, depressed, they're down. All right. Kind of repeating the same thing, which puts it all on track to be a pretty good read. Let's look at your money. Let's look at your money, Leo. For a lot of us, it doesn't seem like a lot of new energy, but y'all know if you do have someone new, I had someone go on to comment on my video from yesterday. It was like, what if how do I know if it's my new person? I mean, you have to just use your intuition. Most of the time in tarot readings, the energies that tarot readers pick up, unless that person has a really strong hold of your energy or you have a strong hold of their energy, it doesn't typically pick up because it's so fresh. You know, there's really no strong bond. And so it's hard for us as readers to pick up sometimes. But once you guys start forming that bond, you know, and energy exchange occurs, then yeah. But you got to keep in mind, we're doing general too, right? So when you do a general read, you're picking up the collective for that sign, which it can be a lot of people as a collective, but not everybody's read. All right, let's look at the money, Leo. Let's look at the money. What doesn't Leo see coming up in money and career? We got shedding, reducing losses, eliminating and completing a new metamorphosis. Time to set higher goals. Okay. So shed the old to create the new. So you're not dreaming big enough, Leo. You're not dreaming big enough. Spirit wants you to dream and create more goals for yourself. Because you actually could be going through a transformation. And it says transformation, change is the natural order of things. Don't be afraid of the unknown. Okay. Some of you guys are kind of like fighting this. Some of you guys need to change job, careers, or you need to change how you're doing things. If you own your own business, or if you're like, feel like you're not getting the results you want in your current job or position. So whatever that means, be open to change and transformation. Yeah. And it says fast changes. You'll notice that things will start turning around in your favor fast, you know, but you got to take that bold step forward. That's what it's saying. You got to be willing to make that bold step forward. Some of you guys are trying to change careers, do it. Some of you guys are trying to take a risk and start that business, do it. You know, whatever that is that you feel like is a new venture you haven't tried before, try it. See how it works out for you. All right. That's what I have for you, Leo. Next, we're going to do Virgo. Y'all don't know what's going on with my voice. Let me get some water. Unless, you know, something about the Leo reads. Like back in the day when I used to do the Leo reads, y'all, I promise you my audio, my video stuff just kept happening. It was kind of scary. So the running joke for a while on this channel was whoever whoever Leo is dating, please get him out of my reads, because they were like sabotaging my readings. And so now it's like my throat, how I'm sounding is really weird. So kind of crazy. All right, Virgo. Any Virgos here? Any Virgos? I see we got quite a bit of people in the building. Thank you guys so much for being here. Don't forget, your girl will be doing mini reads tomorrow. So if you're interested in getting your mini reading live with your girl, it's only $20 per question. You can book your spot by visiting my website. I just dropped the link in the live chat. So go ahead and take advantage. Virgo, let's get it. We got Nikki, Lainey up in the building. All right, let's see what we got for my Virgo peeps. Hopefully something good. It's just been like a bunch of past energy. I want somebody new. But it seemed like it's rare with collective reads. But let's see. What do we got for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign spirits. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. What don't they see coming in love? Try that again. What don't they see coming in love? We have threatening, intimidating, threatened, bothered. Okay. Hold that thought. And we have spiritual gifts. So whoever this person is, I'm getting they're picking up the fact that you're very enlightened. You're very intuitive. The Virgo I'm reading for, you already know what it is and what it ain't. And this person doesn't like that. They feel very threatened by the fact that you're very spiritually inclined, very intuitive. Some of you guys can be empathic or just have this inner knowing before this person even says anything. And that can be very threatening for this person. Let's see why. They may say something about that. Let's see. We have the moon in the reverse. And we have the 2 of wands in the reverse. And we have the 6 of wands in the reverse. Okay. Yeah, this person is threatened because they are scared that you're going to find out that they really don't want to commit or they don't really want to settle down. That they're just kind of stringing this relationship on. Why? Why is this person doing that? Because they need more time to figure out what they want here with the 2 of swords. Yeah. They're trying to decide, do they want to engage, you know, with their toxic lifestyle, how they usually do. For some of them, they could have some addictions, some karmic ties, other things they got going on in their energy that you may have called this person out on, or you will be soon. And they feel very threatened because they're like, how the heck do you know that? You know, I think you just know, like intuitively, like this person is very toxic or has the ability to be. So it triggers this person. They don't like it. And it puts them down this spiral with this 2 of swords. Like, do I want to choose? Yeah, I'm going to let you guys see what I'm getting. Do I want to choose my healing or do I want to choose my toxic ways with the 2 of swords? What do I want to choose? Do I want to choose the angel, the healing, Or do I want to choose the devil? They don't know. Could be connecting to a Taurus, a Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Leo, or Sag. Yeah, I feel like what's really blocking this person is they're just, there's no real plan here. They just kind of just show up for the party. Um, and then the whole while when you're calling this person out for you feeling, strong along, or this person not giving you what you want, it becomes this issue of this person got to defend their ways. Like, I don't know. It's something here. Why is this person having such a hard time? It's just a lot. I think you're making it hard because you just want it to be a fair relationship. And that's hard for this person to give you a fair relationship. You see it, Ten of Wands, Justice. You just want somebody to be honest, to be real, to be loyal, to be fair. You don't want someone to just kind of give you that indecisive, fickle, stringing you along. You ain't got time for none of that. And because you may have called this person out, it's problematic. A lot of them, with their pride and ego, they won't tell you how deeply affected they are by you knowing too much, but they are. They don't want this relationship to end. They just don't know where they're going to take it. Okay. They're almost like avoiding ending this. They're definitely avoiding ending this. They just want you to make things peaceful. See, when you call this person out and you tell them how it is and what it ain't, that's where we have the issues. And that's where they go back and forth. Well, should I just leave Virgo and go back to what I know being toxic, or should I just really do the spiritual work and heal? They don't know. All right. That's what I have for your love life. Let's look at your money and career, Virgo. Let me know if it resonates. All right. I don't like fickle people, y'all. I just wish people would just make a choice. When people go back and forth like that, it just makes it very hard for a lot of you guys to deal with these people. Because I feel like that's more time that you could actually be spending creating a life with someone else if this person really doesn't want you. But choice is yours, of course, Virgo. You're welcome, Lainey. All right, so let's go ahead and do your money and career, Virgo. Let's see what we got with the money. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Virgo's money and career. What don't they see coming in money and career? We got duality. It says, do not forget about the dual nature of people. Don't lose your vigilance. So pay attention to people that may be backstabbing, talking about you at work. We got fertility. They could be actually kind of like creating or manifesting things um, that could be drama filled. Some of you guys could also be neglecting your family, putting your career and stuff more as a priority. With this fertility, it says it's time to think about family, life, and children. Don't sacrifice family and career. So if some of you guys are kind of like more married to your career instead of focusing on your love life, this is a calling to I was going to say drama at work, but it could be a duality with you, like having the best of both worlds. Like, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't just focus on your career. You should also focus on your love life too. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Well, for some of you guys, it could be some drama at work, but I think this is about you focusing on both and not just one or the other. And when you do, I think you're going to start seeing your world begin to change and grow. Yep. We got foresight. Some of you guys know this. I'm hearing a lot of you Virgos say, yeah, I already know I got to work on that. It says pay attention to things that are important to ensure wealth. So even though, of course, putting a lot of focus on your career is going to manifest more wealth into your um your life, if you just budget and you just kind of really manage your finances and stuff, you can kind of make it work. And of course, living beneath your means. Think about your future. That's kind of what I'm getting with this card too. Think about what you want long term and start making steps towards that. Libra's next. Thank y'all so much for coming to the live. Much love, much love. Any Libras in the room? Libra, Libra. Any Libras in the room? Stallion Empress is in the building and she said just in time for the Libra shenanigans. I heard that. It might be good this time, Miss Stallion Empress. We'll see. We got Amy representing for Libra Gang. She said, good fucking vibe, especially for creativity and money. Yes, let's claim it. Let's claim it. Nature's finest popping on through. Libra Nation representing. All right, my fellow air sign peeps. Libra, let's look at your love life and then we'll look at your money and career. Woo, we got a flipper. So when it comes to what you don't see coming with your love life, we have karmic friends. It says, can't fully trust them. Tension, secret competition. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Okay. Get another card on that. I also got pop the question. One more on that. Turning your back. So with this energy, I really feel like this is somebody in your energy romantically that is giving you the impression that they want to be friendly to you. They want to love you. They want to be close to you. They really want to work on things with you. Okay. This could be something that went as far as this person really wanted to take you seriously, but they've been a karmic friend. So like, I'm getting like you guys were friends first, but you kind of blocked their inability from taking or progressing this relationship forward because you turned your back on this person because you found out this person was really a karmic. Yeah, I'm getting somebody that you realize you can't fully trust. It's a lot of tension between you two. This person could actually have other people in their energy, karmics. It could actually be their friends. Like it could be their family, their friends, other people that could be almost persuading this person to behave a certain kind of way. You know how some people grow up in these very toxic, low vibrational readers? I mean, not readers, excuse me, y'all. I'm reading the comments. You know how some people grow up in these very low vibrational karmic family dynamics where they grow up in an environment that's very low vibrational. I just feel like this person has surrounded themselves with a lot of like very toxic people. And even if this person is what you deem as a good person, they have learned to create or be a part of a very karmic circle, whether it be their family or their friends. So whatever that means, this person deep down really wanted to pop the question eventually, or they may want to do it now, but they can't because their reputation has been shot. You don't trust them because this is you. You're turning your back on this person, or you already did. You don't trust this person, okay? I hope that makes sense the way I explained the energy that I have coming in. Yeah, Stallion said yes. I've always told him that he has some fake friends and he know to a degree, but yet still entertains them because he's adapt to the toxicity. Yes, that's what I'm getting. Correct. That's what I'm getting. And they've kind of almost become this. And deep down, this is a good person. They're just a product of their environment. One of those stories. But they really do love you. They want to create something with you, but you can't trust him now because he showed his ass. Man. All right, give me some more on this. Yeah, we got the Seven of Cups in the reverse. We got the Five of Cups. And we have the Five of Wands. All right, so what I'm getting from this person, Libra, is somebody indeed like that truly does have you know, this desire to truly want to make amends with you, okay? Deep down, they regret how this whole thing had played out. I think ultimately they wanted to take this relationship to the next level. Say if you guys were in the dating phase, they wanted to become boyfriend and girlfriend. If you guys were in boyfriend and girlfriend phase, they honestly wanted to get engaged. If you were engaged, they wanted to get married. This person really wanted to try to take this relationship serious, but my gosh, they played too many games. And you know how the old saying goes, you play too many games, you win dumb prizes. And so you turned your back. This person tries to move on, of course. Once you turn your back from this person and this relationship, they tried their best to move on. They thought they can find happiness elsewhere by running off and entertaining other options. For some of you guys, this person may have put you in competition with other people, which is why you may have ended things. They thought all that would make them happy, but there's been illumination to realize there is nobody better. And that's where they kind of messed up. You were the better option, in other words. You were the better option, but you're holding back. And I feel like you're the better option because you're the stable option. You're showing up as a Queen of Pentacles. You're showing up as a Queen of Pentacles in reverse now because you've turned your back. You're investing in yourself. You used to be very generous to this person, to this connection, and you did a lot to make this person comfortable. But it was like the ultimate betrayal once you start figuring how toxic this person was moving and just really disrespecting you in this relationship. And that's where you had to draw the line. You had to draw the line and you said enough is enough. Yeah, and for a lot of you guys, the tower just kept repeating where this person was doing the same stuff different day. And that's what they regret the most. That's what they regret. Yeah, I told you. Look at that, Four of Wands. Y'all know that Four of Wands is kind of like a marriage card, okay? Look, can't make this stuff up. Y'all be thinking I'll be playing with these cards. This person regrets they didn't marry you. They didn't settle down with you. They didn't take this relationship seriously. They regret all that. They really do if this is your reading. Yeah, they regret they were being very immature and running away from this relationship, listening to the wrong people, doing the wrong things. You know, they regret it. They sure do. And so when you turned your back, it's almost like it made this person very angry. Like I'm getting angry because whatever you were providing them, that is what they're trying to get back. Yeah, they're mad that you weren't given to them anymore. But they were exuding this King of Wands in reverse energy, very impulsive, very reckless, very stubborn. So what do they plan to do next, y'all? Yeah, exactly, Stallion. That's what I'm getting. Somebody that didn't take it seriously. All right, so give me something on this. I think they're just gonna take the L, to be honest. They're looking you as somebody that is the one that got away. And I think it's they just saying it's the wise thing to do because what they're realizing is that you've become wise to their games. Okay. I think this is your energy. It doesn't matter the gender. If you're a feminine, they feel like you're sneaking away. Okay. They feel like you got away from them. You figured their games out. Hailstorm says, y'all be thinking I be playing with these cards. Gets me every time. I be saying, man, folks be trying to try it. Folks be trying it in the comments sometimes. It's gotten better over the months that I've had this channel, but folks still be trying it. You know, at the end of the day, this person is really not wanting to change their ways, though. That's the thing. And that's the thing they have to realize and deal with. I feel like this is somebody that knows they have to change their ways in order to get you back. They have to become practically a different person. And that's the thing that this person is having a hard time changing. And they, regret that. Does this person truly see a family, longevity, stability with you? Of course, they see that. They want that, but this person isn't changing. So if you ever wonder, like, okay, if I take this person back, if they pop up, somebody said, was it Charlene said that this person was watching me? Yup. Damn fool drove past my house this morning thinking I'm at work. And I waved. You so funny. This person drove past your house. You so petty, you wave right at them. I'm telling you, they really do want to revive this, but they know they got to change, and they know it's gonna come to an ending. They just can't do it. They can't do it. So they're just like, well, I guess I'm just gonna sit in the doom and gloom. I lost this. I lost this connection. And they're having sleepless nights. They're stressed. They're worried about it, but it's nothing they can do about it if they don't change. And that's a personal problem. Could be. I got Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sag, Scorpio. That's the main energies, y'all. That's the main energies. Okay. We're going to keep rolling, y'all. We're going to keep rolling. Next, we're going to do money and career for Libra. Let me know if it resonates, the love reading, Libra. Stallion says, "Oh, my ex Aquarius." Yep. It's good if you moved on from this. I guess it's just very like Spirit wants to just confirm you made a good choice. You made a good choice by breaking free from that one, Libra. All right, let's see. Amy's claiming good vibes for money for Libra. I heard that. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Libra. Money and career. Libra, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. What do they see coming up in their money and career? All right, we got closed doors. No good job opportunities. The current job is coming to an end, starting all over again. All right, tell me why. We got fast changes, things happening suddenly in a short period, in a hurry. Take a bold step forward. This is not for everybody, but some of you guys may get laid off. Some of you guys may get fired. Some of you guys may actually have to move on to something else suddenly. So Spirit is kind of warning you to say you may want to be looking for something else. Look for something else. It says looking. Have an eye for beauty and uncover hidden charms. It says seek and you will find. So karma is on your side if you actually take heed to the message that whatever you're currently in, it's kind of like time to move on. It's time to move on. It's time to move on. Yeah. Stallion says, I'm ready to start my career. Have to take a state test first. Okay, cool. And Amy Gonzalez says, sounds right. That reading this does sound right. Great. Sounds good to me. All right, y'all. Next, we got Scorpio. Any Scorpios in the room? Scorpio, Scorpio. All right, Scorpios, let's see what we got. Stallion says, yep, I got fired from my job 2 years ago and started school a few weeks later. I finished last year in June. That's awesome. Congratulations. Yeah. I'm glad that you are going to be finishing soon. That's awesome. So it was almost like it led to a bigger purpose, in other words, for you, at least your story. Because now, like, you have, another career path that's probably going to be a great opportunity for you. So that's great. All right, Scorpio, let's see what we got today. We got JJ in the building, Goddess Channel, both representing for Team Scorpio. Hopefully, we'll see some good reads, Scorpio. Hopefully. Hopefully, hopefully. Don't forget, y'all, I'll be doing mini reads tomorrow. All right. So if you have not already booked your spot, go ahead and book it. There's still spots available, but we only got a few left. So make sure you get it. Click on that link in the pinned comments, or you can also click on the link in the description box below to secure your spots. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate y'all so much. Hit the like. Thank you, T Rose, for your help tonight. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me a little bit about the person or the situation, because no telling Scorpio coming towards Scorpio that they don't see coming. All right, we got reflecting. Okay, got reflecting. Hold that thought. And we have feelings. Wow. Okay. So with this energy, I really feel like this is definitely somebody that is definitely reflecting about how they feel about you. Yeah. They are definitely considering you as somebody that they have a lot of feelings for. They're just kind of in a space right now where they're just really thinking deeply about the feelings that they have for you. Okay. So, what does that actually mean? Of course, we're going to have to see because feelings can be a lot of things, of course, but let's see. I love the fact this person's reflecting, right? It's a good thing. That may be a good sign. Spirit, tell me a little bit about this person coming towards Scorpio that they don't see coming. All right, we have the Eight of Wands. We have the Ten of Wands. And we have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. For a lot of you guys, it could be a past person because when I'm getting with this Eight of Wands to the Star, I really get somebody that wants to talk about healing things with you. Okay. They've been quite burdened by their feelings for you. I'm getting overwhelmed because they feel like you're the one that got away. You're a very valuable asset or person in their life that they fumbled, and they do have a lot of feelings for you. They want to manifest a new beginning with you, but I'm going to warn you, this person is showing up as a Page of Pentacle, okay? And that's kind of stressing this person out. And the reason why is because for a lot of you Scorpios, you made it very clear that you're done here. You're done. You don't really feel like you want to deal with this person. Yeah, they feel like you're off. You don't ran off and you don't want to deal with them. But they do want a fresh start. They're a page though. Why are they so stressed out about this offer? Nine of Pentacles in reverse, the Magician. They need your help. This could be somebody that doesn't have the ability to take good care of themselves. You may be more in a more abundant space. You're showing up as a Queen of Wands, so they find you very attractive. They may also see you as somebody who is very firm. I'm getting firm but fair. You mean business, like you're not playing around with this person. I'm getting like you give this person a piece of your mind, but they almost kind of like that in a sense. They can't stand it, but they know you're not playing with them. Okay, you're not playing. You're very serious, and they appreciate that, but they don't like it at the same time because it makes this person kind of shaking their boots, knowing that you have high expectations. Yeah. They feel like now that you are standing in your power, they may have known you to be this combative Queen of Wands, but now they look at you as being this Empress because you're not putting up with their crap. You're not chasing them. You're not forcing them to be anything they're not. You're like, listen, if you're not going to live up to my standards, then it is what it is, right? It is what it is. So what this person does, another page, they spy and they reflect about how they feel. No one compares to you. They've tried to get attention from others. They don't really want it. They've tried to date other people. They're not satisfied. This is a very codependent person. So when they're not getting it from you, of course, they're going to run off to other people. But it's like they're not getting their cup fulfilled and they're not getting the results that they need. A very codependent person here. They're very codependent and immature. So with this Ace of Pentacles in the reverse and the Two of Wands in the reverse, even though they feel like you're the one that got away, because they're so immature, they don't quite have a plan. Like they also feel like you don't trust them at this point, which is why it's going to be a very hard thing to come forward and do. This is someone that just really is kind of like stuck. They're just standing there like, well, I don't even know what to do. And it's fear and insecurity. That's the bottom line, fear and insecurity. They still want to defend their stance of how they feel about you. And what they feel is they really want to make things right. They don't want the drama no more. If this person played a lot of games with you, I'm getting you guys may have got into a lot of fights, a lot of arguments. And the reason why, Scorpio, you guys were just on two different levels. I mean, they're a page, you're an empress. Come on. Like that's like Beyonce dating a peasant. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just not, it don't make sense. And it's frustrating for you, but also frustrating for this person. Do you guys have love and feelings for each other? Of course, but that can only go so far in a healthy, mature relationship. You know, you got to look at practical matters. And because of that, you know, that can be a very problematic connection. So we have Aquarius, we have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, we have Pisces, we have Libra. That's the main energies that I'm getting. Capricorn. I say Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I got a lot of Earth here too. But it could be anybody, of course. You know, when I say the signs, it doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be your person's sun sign. It can be their moon, rising Venus, or it can just be the energy they're exuding. But yeah, I'm going to be honest. Like, You guys are just not really a good match. And I feel like it's taken so long, if this is your story, for this person to really go within and really do some soul searching about how they really feel. It's almost like they've been fighting this battle. Like this is somebody that has suppressed their emotions for you for so long. You felt it there, but this person was scared to be emotionally vulnerable, you know? Charlene says, thank you for the read, Mika. Sending love and light from Australia. I think that's Australia, y'all. I think I know my flags. Thank you, love. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, let's get it. Goddess Channel says Scorpio can't be replaced. I heard that. Let's look at your money, Scorpio. Let's look at your money. Money, money, money. Spirit, tell me about Scorpios, money and career. Money and career. What don't they see coming with their money and career? All right. We got closed door. No good job opportunities. The current job is coming to an end. Start all over. All right. Hold that thought. And then look, contradictory. We have opportunity. It says new job opportunities, change of workplace or business trip. Change is coming just in time. So when one door closes, another door opens. Some of you guys can be starting a business or starting a new job. So I think some of you guys are in like a transitionary period or recently have made this change. It's actually a better opportunity. And if you haven't done this, you may want to look into that, because whatever this new opportunity is, it's going to be sweet success. So it's like, don't harbor on this other opportunity you feel like is a lost cause or a failed attempt, or it's not, you're not seeing the results you want. It's time to move on to something else because it's going to have a lot of success. Sweet success says it's not difficult to get everything you want and enjoy it. Get what you want. So you have to follow your passion. This is like a follow your passion and you'll have much success. Okay, what I got? All right, thank you, Scorpio, for the feedback. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Kevin's Untold Truth 77 says, thank you for your time and your messages. Pretty accurate. Bless you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Listen, y'all, I done had to put somebody in timeout. Folks be trying it. So I'll be trying to tell y'all, don't try to come for my readings now. Don't do it, because you will be put in timeout or you'll be blocked from the channel. I don't think that person meant no harm. They were just saying their piece, but what they don't understand, and a lot of people don't understand this about quantum physics, tarot, and reading energy. As the reader, I don't control the messages that come through. All I do is I just read the energy. And I always tell people all the time, in these readings, these are collective. So as I read the energy, I'm reading a collective. So if it resonates with you now, great. If it resonates with you later, great. Or you could have already been through that cycle. And a current, let's say we're on Sagittarius, that has never watched my channel may hear the reading and it resonates with them now. All right. So what's the best way to get the most accurate, specific reading for your situation? Book a personal. And your girl's doing mini reads tomorrow. Okay. That way I can just focus on you and your person. That's it. And a lot of times, to be honest, I'm actually pretty on point. The problem is people don't say that I'm wrong. The problem is people don't like what I have to say. And I'm sorry, but that's the energy. I mean, I don't know what else to tell people. I don't know if y'all can see me taking off my fuzzy socks, but I'm starting to get a little hot. But I can't control the energy, and that's what I try to, relay. And if you're a tarot fan, meaning you watch other readers, you're always hear us say, take the messages as they resonate. The roles may be reversed. And also, of course, it may or may not resonate with you. I even say it in my little intro spiel. because the truth is, it just may not. And if it does resonate with you, it may be at a different time period. So these could be things that has already occurred, is currently occurring, or will occur. But either way, I mean, I wish it could be all butterflies and rainbows. I wish I can always pick up on your specific situation if you're talking to someone new. But again, these are collective reads. So I can't emphasize that enough. Collective. That means everybody that is a Sagittarius that clicks on the video and watches. I'm talking to all of them, not just you. But if you purchase a reading at MickeyDivineSpiritualGuidance.com, I will give you specific messages for your story. I hope that makes sense. For the thousandth time, I done said it. Y'all, my gosh. My gosh. I'm starting to get really impatient like my Saggy friends, man. These folks are running out. All right, here we go. Thank you, Goddess 88. Goddess 88 says, Mika, thank you for your consistency and energy. I mean, it's a lot of work. Folks don't realize, like, this is not the only thing I do. Then I do personal readings off camera just about every single day. Sometimes multiple readings in a day. And then I also have my 9 to 5 single mom. And then I still have to do Mika. So, and then I have other side gigs I do. So y'all have no idea. Like, my life is wild. And then I come on still and hang out with y'all. So, you know, because I enjoy helping people. So hey, this is what I do. But I just ask, y'all respect it and just know, like, the intention is never to bash. Also, I do it to kind of make you guys laugh. And some people get my sarcasm and some people don't. And if you don't get it and you don't like it, then this ain't the channel for you, because I'm gonna say what I want to say. I am a fixed sign Aquarius, Sun and Venus, and a fixed sign Scorpio rising. So I'm not moving on how I do it. All right. All right. But you can move yourself up off this channel. I'm just saying. Not y'all. I'm talking about the person I had to block. Put them in timeout for 24 hours so they can stop and think about it. Okay, I'm sorry, Saggy. My apologies. We're going to timestamp it right here. Right here. So that way you guys can watch the replay. For those Saggy, they really got impatient with me. Sorry, Saggy. I just had to vent. Y'all know sometimes folks will try it. So this is for all Sagittariuses, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, aka the fire ponies. What is coming toward Sagittarius as a collective? They don't see coming. All right. We got screenshot, getting evidence, proof, facts. Interesting. All right. Oh, Lord. God dang it, y'all. Dang it, dang it, dang it. I'm not getting up. We just gonna let them fall on the floor. Life of a tarot reader. When you grab a deck and then another deck just wants to fall on the floor, you like, oh, okay, great. And the chill aqua in me, I'm like, well, okay, all right. That's what we're doing now. Great. All right, what else we got? Ooh, look at that. We got ashamed, guilt, embarrassed, in the wrong. Yep. Yeah, buddy. And we got pregnancy, fake news, DNA. All right, this is a super specific reading. This is not going to be everybody's message. So only take what I'm about to say if it's yours. This is just kind of a warning because I don't want to hear y'all in the comments. Whatever's going on, there's a lot of drama in this person's world. And for some of you guys, there has been some proof that went around that this person got someone else pregnant. Like, if they messed around and got someone pregnant, that person may have went off and said, yeah, he's the baby daddy, or, whatever. Okay. Somebody lying. Somebody lying. And eventually, I feel like whoever's in the story that was lying feels shame. Or if this is a guy that got someone else pregnant, they found out that person did not get pregnant. I'm getting something like that. That's the first storyline. So take it if it's yours. Just take it somewhere else if it's not, okay? Storyline 2. Stay with me now. I'm also getting, we got someone who is just promiscuous, okay? This could be somebody that he gets around, they fur the streets, and they got caught up in a situation with somebody that, they thought they got pregnant, okay? You may have found out about this person being promiscuous, a cheater, what have you. You may not have known how bad this whole thing has gotten, but it's kind of spiraled out of control because this person really thought they really did get someone pregnant. And so if your person like went totally silent, I'm getting for some months, weeks, for a long period of time, it has a lot to do with this scandal, whoever story this is. They really didn't want you to find out or get evidence or proof of what actually went down. This person may be trying to wipe the evidence clean on their phone or on their socials. They're like almost backtracking because the truth came out to this situation that this is some BS. It's some karmic they got wrapped up in, and it's some drama. But it affected your relationship with this person. Because if you find out about this, that's going to cause more problems for you two. All right, very specific storyline. That's not for everybody. That's what you don't see coming. All right, so let's see what we got. So we got 9 of Pentacles. We got 6 of Wands in the reverse. And we got the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. I really feel like this is somebody that thought they can live a single lifestyle and be just fine. But this person also feels like they made a bad choice. They went the wrong way. This is someone that made the bad, how can I put it, y'all? I'm sorry. I'm getting tongue tied. So I feel like this person just, they can't get the words out. I'm having a hard time. I don't know what that's about. You may be dealing with a really bad communicator. But this is somebody that just keeps a lot of secrets. I don't know who this is, but I'm just getting somebody, like, even my heart is racing. Like, they have a lot of skeletons in the closet. This person is not who you think they are, is what I'm getting. So even when you guys were in a relationship, this person tried to live a lifestyle of being single because deep down this person wanted to be single. And all the while, they wanted people to give to them. So they would carry on in this energy of, yeah, let's be in a relationship. Let's be together. What can you provide me? What can you give me? I hope this makes sense to somebody out there. I don't know what the heck this is. So even though they don't want to fight and argue, they don't want the drama to come to the surface. They're not going to take any accountability, but they feel very guilty about all this drama that they have stirred up. It's right here, justice in reverse. Like, they feel bad for like stirring up this drama with you. I feel like this is someone that usually gets away with a lot of stuff. Like, they're very skilled at being very sneaky. Yeah, like they abruptly just up and left, and like I said, was sleeping around, doing whatever they do. Let me find out about this pregnancy DNA. Let me get some more on that. What is this pregnancy DNA? This is a super specific storyline. Queen of Wands. There we go to the other person. And then the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. So they didn't have the baby. They didn't have the baby. And they never really committed to this person. It was supposed to be just a fling. But now they've created a big mess, a big burden here with this other third party. It was like, you know, a Queen of Wands is very attractive. A very attractive person. It was supposed to be just somebody they were going to fling with. Just someone to make you jealous. There we go. But it turned into this big mess. Whoever story this is. That was the purpose behind this. What happened with this Queen of Wands? They stopped talking to this Queen of Wands because of the pregnancy, the son. Or they got illumination. They may have found out this Queen of Wands was also juggling them too. You know, I don't know. If this person was undecided about you and this Queen of Wands and this, I feel like this person was undecided about this Queen of Wands too, but all the while this Queen of Wands was undecided about them as well. I got Two of Pentacles, Two of Wands, back to back. Okay, I'm gonna have to break this reading down. So what does this person want with Sagittarius? Okay, we have the Hangman and the Strength in the reverse. Again, it's like they're embarrassed. This is somebody that's, you know, feeling very weak, very insecure, very shamed by this whole thing. I'm telling you, if this person just like got quiet, and you may have known this person always play this in and out game because they're a player, it's because something happened here. Something happened here. They could even may have even like lived with this person or something like that too, for some of you guys. But then they got into this big fight with this thing right here, this Queen of Wands. Okay, I don't know. I'm gonna get off of this because y'all not resonated with it. But it's somebody's reading. I don't know whose reading this is. And it would be hard for y'all to know this because y'all don't probably know this yet. Who's the Six of Wands reverse? See, what blocks this person from coming in is all this, and that's what spirit is like trying to get you to understand. You retracted your energy, you start pouring into yourself, giving off the illusion that you don't care about this person all the while. Like you're just pissed off because this person was, you know, being an ass, running off from you, but you didn't see all this other stuff they were going through. And you got tired of waiting on this person to come back or respond or do something. That's what was going on. So either they had a pregnancy scare or found out this person was lying, something like that. It's real here. This is a real thing. All right. So what will this person do next to Sagittarius? We got the World in the reverse and we have the Ace of Wands. You see, they want to come back, but they feel ashamed. They feel like their cycle is not closed, but they feel like they got to do something. I wouldn't be surprised if this person tried to lure you in with some type of passionate offer. They were showing up as the Page of Wands in the reverse, and we also had the King of Wands in reverse. So a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, is very significant in this reading. Doesn't have to be, but it's very significant. As well as air sign energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Okay. Also got Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio. Okay. I don't think nobody resonate. I'm gonna get off of that storyline, but that's what I got. I don't know who's. It's probably it's a group of y'all. Y'all don't know this, but that's what's going on. Okay, let's get to the money and career. Let's get to the money and career, and then I'm gonna need to take a break. I'm gonna need to take a break. All right, Spirit, tell me a little bit about Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about their money and career. What don't they see coming with their money and career? All right, we have transformation. So we have change is the natural order of things. Don't be afraid of the unknown. And then we have authority. It says, take on the role of a leader and everyone will respect you. Be self-confident. So a lot of you guys need to like change your position to be more in a leadership role. I think some of you guys would do great as bosses, managers, leading your own business or growing in your business to have some type of influence of others and leading others. Yeah. We got fast changes, things happening suddenly in a short period and in a hurry. Take bold steps forward. This may actually happen for some of you guys. You may actually get a promotion or you may get an offer just suddenly. That's what you don't see coming, where you get promoted to like this manager role, supervisor role, um, or, get an offer to do something that's more in a leadership type thing. And then we have foresight. It says, pay attention to the things that are important to ensure wealth. Be far-sighted and alert. So some of you guys may see it coming, or you have a vision or a goal to do this. It's just know that it's coming down the pipeline fast, whatever that means. Whether it be a new business, like I say, a promotion, or you getting some type of offer to be a manager or lead. All right, y'all. Wanda does say I'm about to start my own business. Yay. That's awesome. Yeah. It's saying it's a good idea. Like whatever that is that you're thinking, it's actually a good idea. So that's awesome. And it's gonna have you're gonna see like the progression of this happening fast. Yep. And it says don't be afraid of the unknown. I love that. I love that. All right, Saggies. I hope it resonates. Y'all was so quiet in the chat. I just got to take a little bit of break. That reading drained me. It's just so low vibrational. I just really need to like step away for just a second, y'all. I'm trying to not cut the reading short, but I'm just like really gassed and I need some water and I need to just like step away for a second. So I'll be back in a second. When we get back, we'll do Capricorn. Thank y'all.
Still go, even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yeah, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why they say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Even when you feel low, you can still go.
Go, 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 Cappies. Go, Cappies. It's the goats in the building. Go, Cappies. All right, Capricorn, let's get it. Man, y'all, I had to hydrate. I had to move around, y'all. I'ma sage the whole house before I go to bed. My gosh, that reading was heavy. It just drained me, y'all. I was like gassed. Then y'all notice my voice throughout the whole reading has been kind of like crackle. I'm like, what the heck is going on? All right, I'm feeling a little bit better. Kiki made it for the Cappy read. We got Lisa in here representing for Team Capricorn. Thank you, Bree, for the love. I hate that I couldn't give you guys a better reading. Y'all know I hate it. It kind of makes me sad. It really does. I really wish I can give you guys all butterflies and rainbows every single day. But it is what it is, you know, whatever comes through, that's what we got to read. And it's tough on us readers, man. It really is, because we feel the energy and it's like, oh my God. Ooh. All right, let's get it. So this is for all Capricorns. Ooh, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. There was a flyer. So this one jumped out. We got legal issues, court judges, immigration, lawyers, etc. And we got always partying. Okay, hold that thought. And we also got my way, selfish, stubborn, arrogant, pride, and ego. And we got not happy. Okay. So whoever this person is, I really do feel like they're experiencing some issues. And when this came out, I don't remember, was it with the Aries reading? I talked a little bit about this legal issues card doesn't necessarily have to deal with court. It can actually deal with karmic, justice going on in this person. This is someone that kind of just like treated this relationship very casually. Very casually with this. I get kind of like 3 of Cups. Like, you guys just on a friendship, nothing serious. And it's because this person really wanted to be in control and have things be their way. They're very stubborn, very arrogant. The problem with this situation is I feel now that karmic justice has taken a toll on this person for this type of way they've shown up in this relationship. They're not happy. So, of course, I'm getting past person, but of course, let me get some tarot and we'll clarify and we'll see what it is. We shall see. Spirit, tell me more about this person. Or Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. So we have Justice, and this came out in the reverse. I was like, I think this person wanted me to turn it, but no, we gonna keep it in the reverse. And then we have the Seven of Wands in the reverse. I think this person wanted me to turn it around because the Seven of Wands in the reverse is like somebody defending their position. Okay. So I feel like this person wanted me to like relay the message that, hey, I'm actually trying to make things right. But the truth is, no, this person's feeling very guilty about what they said and did, but they feel like you guys have some unfinished business. Unfinished drama. That's what I'm getting. This person could have a real big issue with suppressing how they feel. And then on the vice versa, I get with you, Capricorn, you could have kind of just like fallen into this trap of just being there for this person. But that came from a very like emotionally vulnerable place until this person just took a toll on your heart and your kindness. So you stopped talking to this person with the Eight of Wands in the reverse. Yeah. Some of you guys could have been married to this person or live with this person, but they would just play too many games. It's funny that the legal issues card was the first card in the oracle, as well as the justice card being the first card in the tarot. Um, some of you guys, this person could have a legal past or have some things tied up with the legal system going on right now. Because they're a partier, this person could have DUIs or be a drinker or something like that for some of you. That's not everybody's story also. You know what I'm getting from this person? It's almost like let's just sweep everything under the rug and move forward and let's get together like old good times. But this person the whole time with the Seven of Swords, what's been blocking this thing from working is them being deceptive. They haven't been honest about how they feel. They haven't been fair with how they treated you. And this is someone that could have snuck away out of fear. Fear of releasing these toxic ways, bad behavior patterns, bad lifestyle choices, whatever that means for this person. This is very greedy individual, very selfish. Like I said, arrogant. It's like they put a lot of value on things instead of love. And when you're with this person, you may have felt like you got the shorter end of the stick. And instead of addressing things with you, they just kind of ran. This person has a hard time letting go of their toxic ways. I don't know what that means for you, but some of you guys, it could be actual addictions. Like I said, drinking, partying, whatever. but they don't want to let this go. For some of you guys, you've already moved on and you're just like, can this person please come out of my energy? They don't want to. They don't want to. With this Six of Wands in the reverse to the Lovers in the reverse, even though this person really does miss the attention you were giving them, at the same time, this person does not have a lot of faith that you can trust them, trust this connection. So do I see this person wanting to come in as a changed man for you, a changed woman for you to fully commit to this relationship and build something solid? That is still a no. What they're worried about more than anything, Capricorn, is your stability. You know, you have a lot of things you're responsible for, and they know they can count on you. So yeah, overall with this legal issues here, I really feel like if it's not an actual legal case, divorce or anything that's dealing with the law, it's definitely karmic justice. And that's why they're not happy. So this is just like spirit telling you, like, you did the right thing, Capricorn, by moving on from this, because this person's karma for being this arrogant, stubborn, pride and ego, toxic individual that just wanted to play with your emotions. They are now suffering in silence. And underneath the deck with the King of Swords to the Ten of Wands, they're very clear as to why they're suffering. They know. You may have warned this person too, by the way. If you're spiritual, you may have warned this person and said, okay, you sucker, you're going to reap what you sow. Watch. And they reaping what they sow, baby. Yep. So if this person does decide to come back, okay, if they do, just know, look at your phone. All we got is a bunch of pentacles. And to me, pentacles speaks of someone that's coming in for material. Again, they're not coming in for love. That's the deception. That's the deception that they're on. Moocher energy, opportunist, and not love. Aquarius is next. Kiki says bankruptcy and he drinks. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. I definitely picked up on that drinking. Yep, that drinking. And he's, also your person, Capricorn, could be someone that is spending money on stupid stuff. They just want to live their life how they want to live it. They're not very responsible. And so, yeah, definitely. So, yeah, Kiki, that was definitely your reading with the legal issues. And I said the drinking, then the moocher need help. Ugh, ugh. I'm so glad you got away from that. That is a big no. Big red flag. All right, Aquarius is next. We got Kita in the building and we got D Scott in the building. Thank you, Aqua Gang, for coming through, supporting the channel. And thank you all for coming to the live. I see a lot of you guys came out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is a viewer choice. You guys voted for this video. So I do hope each and every one of you are enjoying it thus far. It's a little different, but I'm trying to come up with new ideas. So don't hesitate to let me know if you guys can come up with any other ideas. Check out the community post that I posted yesterday and just type a comment and let me know if there's anything else you want to see coming up. Because tomorrow we will be looking at, what are we looking at tomorrow, y'all? Oh, okay. We're looking at Since You've Been Gone. We're looking at Since You've Been Gone, I believe. We're looking at Since You've Been Gone. And with that all signs read tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, your girl will be on to do that all signs. And then following that read, we'll be doing mini reads. So if you would like to book your spot, there's still a few spots left. So don't hesitate to get that pre-booking in, because once we sell out, we sell out. And I want everybody to get an opportunity to get a reading in. All right. Let's get it. Aquarius. Oh my gosh, I'm just dropping cards. You know, I can't do aqua like that. It seems like a pattern is in an Aquarius. Every time I get to us, my clumsy side, my clumsy Aquarius side comes out. I'm always dropping something. Jesus. Oh my gosh. Let's get it together. We got to get it right, get it tight for the aqua read. Yeah, Akita, she went ahead and booked her spot. So yeah, y'all go ahead and book your spots. It's only $20 per question for the mini reads, and they're very popular. It's probably one of my most popular reads, as well as my video personal reads and my love reads. Those are probably my top best sellers on my website. So check it out, y'all. I would really appreciate it, the support. But also, more than anything, these readings are not just one or two cards. It's we going deep. We going deep. Oh, okay. Man, thank you, Isaac. Thank you. Isaac says that Sag reading is my reading 100%. I was getting discouraged, Isaac, because I'm sorry, Akko, but I got to get this out because I was feeling like, man, nobody is resonating. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? I was like, I know it's somebody's reading because the energy is so strong. And I literally, if you watch the recording, I had to really take a break because I was feeling all of the pull. I was feeling the pull from the stance of your person, but also from you on the receiving. So it was hyper emotional. It was way too much. I had to step away. I literally was about to start crying. I was like, what the heck what in the days of our lives is going on here? I got to get off of this. I said, I'll be back. Let me get some water. I got to move around. I got to do something because this is too much going on. So thank you so much for sharing your story. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you. Y'all, when y'all give me confirmations, that helps me out because I'm glad I helped somebody. Because, baby, that Sagittarius reading was deep. And if you missed it, the wine to take, put it in reverse, Tara. Put it in reverse. Because that reading was deep, y'all. I'm like, what the heck? All right, Aqua, let's get on track. Let's get on track. Let's get on track. All right, let's time step in here, Aquarius. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aquarius. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Aquarius, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me a little bit about Aquarius and what they don't see coming in their love life. We got old creeping. Cause I creep. Yeah. Y'all remember that song by TLC? Keep it on the down low. But no, it's not the down low creeping. This is somebody that's like stalking you. This is somebody that's watching you, but they're trying to keep it on the down low. They could be driving past your house, your job, places you frequent, trying to get a little eyeball, get their eyes on you because they want you back. I want you. Do, 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 do. Y'all remember that song? You're everything I wanted. You're everything I needed. So tell me what you do now. Cause I want you back. Dun, 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 dun. Y'all remember that song? Oh my gosh. Okay. This person must like to dance, sing, act a fool. You know, this the only thing that kind of irritates me about this kind of energy right here is how is Aquarius supposed to know? They know Aquarius is very aloof. They have no idea what the heck's going on. Like, I'm gonna need this person to speak up. Say it with your chest. Say it with your chest. If you want Aquarius back, say something. They not gonna do it. They scared. They scared. Y'all know I can't sing. But y'all love my voice. So I was like, Mika, you have such a pretty voice. I'm like, thank you, but I can't sing. I wish I can sing. All right, one more oracle, and then we're gonna go to the tarot. Angelia said that's exactly how he looked. Low key stalking me. I'm telling you, look at him. Look at your person. Look at him. Creeping. Like, oh, there go Aquarius. Let's see. What Aquarius? Who with Aquarius? Who? Who's with Aquarius? Damn. Aquarius, look at your phone. Look at your phone, Aquarius. They feel like shit. Well, sound like a personal problem to me. You already know how I feel about it. Huh, Aqua Gang? You know, Aquarius don't care if they feel like shit. Let's see why. Oh, man. Creeping, I want you back, Aquarius, because I feel like shit. I feel so bad. I did you wrong. And because I feel so bad, take me back. I want you back to make the pain go away. Six of Wands in the reverse. King of Wands. And Two of Wands in the reverse. Could be a fire sign. I mean, could be. A lot of fire here. Aries, Leo, Sag. A lot of passion on the table. Very passionate about you. But they will not let this die. They will not let it die. Like, they can't, like, fathom the idea of totally letting you go. And it has a lot to do with pride and ego, yes. But also regret. This person feels very guilty for whatever they have done. Let's find out, what did they do? What did this person do to Aquarius? Because I'm nosy like that. What did this person do where they feel like shit, where they regret what they have done, why they creeping, why they eyeballing Aqua Gang? What the hell? Okay, we got Queen of Swords. And we have the Knight of Cups in the reverse. You called this person out for being a player, inconsistent piece of crap. That's what you called them out for. You called this person out for being non-committal or being very fickle about this. And Spirit says that's the truth. You know this is your person because this is somebody that was playing games. They could have ran off to other people or gave you the impression that they're trying to date other people to try to make you jealous. And so you had to call this person out and let them know you're not the 1, the 2, 3, or the 5 to be F with. That's what I heard. So now that they're seeing the light, that you really are not the one to be F with, now they feel like shit. Okay. And they want you back. Man. Angelia, thank you, girl, for sponsoring today's read. Thank you, girl. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. So you're showing up as a queen. Your person is showing up as, at the time, a Knight of Cups. So this could be an old charmer, old smooth operator. You know what I'm saying? That tried to sneak away from this connection, try to play games. There it is. You see it. Look at your phone. There they go. Being very deceptive. What's the Seven of Swords? Yeah, they snuck away. Y'all, it's like I'm psychic or something. I'm good, ain't I? Look at that. Seven of Swords, Eight of Cups. Man, this person played theyself. That's what it sounds like. They wanted to leave. There's the door. Aquarius like, well, there's the door. You need help? I can just see it now, Aquarius. You just with the shit. You like, oh, you want to leave? All right, then. Bye. And they thought you was playing. This person really thought you was playing. They thought that they can come back. I'm not even gonna hold you. This person thought you were gonna come back. You were gonna come back, not them. You were gonna come back, chasing them or giving them another chance or begging them or doing something. And the Aquarius like, okay, watch. So what you don't see coming, the thing about it is Spirit just wants to let you know this person is not letting it die because they do miss you. They do feel really bad and very much in regret for what they have done. And that's a good thing. At least they're actually recognizing the error of their ways. But I agree with Keita. They only got about 2 brain cells, maybe 1 left, because the fact that they played themselves, it took them, and it also probably took this person a little while to recognize the error of their ways. So like I'm only giving them 1 brain cell today. They probably had 2 when they decided to walk out the door. But see, when they met you, they were already, they was sane. They already know what they was talking to. They was fine then. But then they lost their shit. Now they feel like shit. Well, okay. Y'all keep in mind the roles could be reversed because I don't want to hear y'all in the comments. Don't want to hear it. This person was so dead set on defending their stance, their beliefs of wanting to be single. They didn't want to commit. They didn't want to settle down. They strung you along. They didn't take this thing seriously and you got tired. You like, listen, what do you want? Do you want to be in a relationship with me or not? Do you want to build or do you want to go take a nap somewhere? Because you want to see results. But this person was really dead set on defending their stance and what they wanted. And they thought they were going to have things play out in their favor, but it kind of backfired on that ass. Yep, it backfired on that ass, on that ass. So they're not fickle no more. They're not fickle no more. This person could have chosen somebody else, a Queen of Wands. They were stuck on this heifer for a while. No gender in tarot. Yeah, they were stuck. They were stuck between you and another person with this 2 of Wands in reverse. But I think now they see the error of their ways. Again, this is somebody that chose wrong. I'm getting they took the easy road out. And so coming forward, doing something about it, facing their fears, facing their insecurities, allowing themselves to drop their guard and just be honest and vulnerable is so significant to who this person is. They just can't do it. They move out of way too much pride and ego. You know what I'm saying? Way too much pride and ego. And they were very confident in the fact that they just knew that shit, I can just go out here. I can just go out here and I can do whatever I want, who I want, and Aquarius is going to be right there at the house. Lies. Wrong sign, buddy. Wrong sign. I don't know what. I'm sorry, y'all. I know that's rude. I shouldn't laugh at your person, but it's funny to me because what are they talking about? Now they all the way confused. Look at them, 8 of Swords. It blows my mind, Aquarius. And this is just your fellow Aqua speaking. Aquarius, when it comes to love, Aquarius is one of those signs that really, honestly, if Aquarius opens your heart to you and lets you in Aqualand, at that point, it's really easy to make an Aquarius happy. You just got to be a decent human being, right? Here's the problem with your person. They wanted to play in your face. And that's all the way wrong because we're not the sign they got time for that. Okay? If they really understand Aquarius energy, when somebody comes for you, that's all it takes right there. They gonna see a side of you they ain't never seen before. And they gonna find out they done messed with the wrong person. And this guy says the wrongperson.com. You feel me? Look at him. Look at him, y'all. Eight of Swords and the Hermit. They got a lot of soul searching to do. They got a lot of deep introspection to do, but I don't see any forward movement. They do want to make amends with you. They do want to have um, forward movement in this relationship. They do want it to progress, but this is somebody that feels so bad about themselves and what they have caused that they rather just kind of like watch you from afar, check your socials, drive past your job, look, drive past your house, hope to, bump into you accidentally, like, oh, hey, Aquarius. Wow, I didn't know you were here. Lies. They knew you was there. I mean, come on. They knew you was they knew you was, you know, because it's too much. It's too much work that's ahead because they already know you're not playing with them. I would be careful with this person though. The pride and ego piece, for that to be the very first card, even if this person does come around and try to get a pair of balls to address you and come forward and say, listen, I really want to make amends with you. The problem with this person is the inconsistency of it all. I feel like they will come in. I'm kind of like predicting they'll come in, they'll show you love. It'll start off great, but then it'll flop. Okay. It'll flop because this right here, 10 of Wands in reverse, this person will feel like they have to do all the work. This person may even complain. If this is your story, if you let this person back, they may even complain. Oh, it's too much to, create this new offer. But look at them, y'all. They a page. They can't offer you much, okay? So ultimately, they feel like you'll just be the one that got away unless you come and chase them. And that's not going to happen in this lifetime. That's what I have for you, Aquarius. I know you're tired of hearing about this person, but they creeping. They creeping. Keeping their eyes on you. All right, let's look at your money and career. Aqua Gang. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aquarius, money and career. Aquarius, money and career. What don't they see coming up in their money and career? Aquarius, sun, moon, rising, and being signs. Look at that. We got partnership. Joining forces with business partners for win-win cooperation. It says prioritize your connection. So Aquarius, I know sometimes you can be kind of solo bolo. You guys are a sociable sign, but I think kind of like sometimes you can be like in that low-key hermit mode sometimes, you know what I mean? So when it comes to your career, the advice here is to say, if people reach out to you for business partnerships or opportunities to kind of help your business grow, or if you have an opportunity presented to you by someone else to say, hey, I have this amazing offer for you or this amazing opportunity, Spirit is saying, take it. Because joining forces with others is going to be for your benefit. Some of you guys can see this in my case, this might be my reading. Look at that, partnerships. And we got social status. Some of you guys can be in the spotlight on social media, or you'll notice that you will become very popular. Some of you guys could be a celebrity or well known in your community. Depending on what your career is, you're going to have a very good reputation. It says you will reach the heights of fame and society. Don't get arrogant though. So Spirit's saying, hey, you're going to get opportunity for partnerships to work with other people. You're going to get great opportunities where you're going to just basically have a big glow up. And this can be a great opportunity for you, Aquarius, but don't start sniffing yourself. Stay humble, which Aquarius is a pretty humble sign. Y'all not trying to do all that. Y'all not that sign for the most part. So I know I'm not. I like to hide. Y'all see, I don't even be on the camera. You know how some folks be on YouTube and they just be always in front of the camera posting pictures and I don't need all that attention. You know, I'm just trying to get the messages out. But I'll come on every now and then. All right, Aqua Gang, that's what I got for you. Kita's like me. She loves hermit mode these days. And I think Aquarius, the older you get, the more you become more of kind of like that hermit type of energy. The younger Aquarius, I was vibrant, I was lively, I was a social butterfly. But now I'm exuding more of an introvert side. I would consider myself both introvert and extrovert, but more so now more on the introvert side, which is kind of strange for people that know me. They'll be like, Mika, you used to be like, you know, you go into a party or you show up at an event, or even now, y'all, I'll walk into a place and people will gravitate to me, start talking to me. I was at Sam's today, y'all, getting some water, and this guy, he's just struck up this conversation with me, you know. So it just happens. A lot of times they say that's a good sign when you're, you know, spiritually enlightened and evolving, when you start having babies gravitating towards you, animals and people randomly. That's a good thing. And getting a lot of stares and stuff. And I'd be like, ooh, what y'all looking at? I just be want to hide. Okay, here we go. We on Pisces, y'all. He just says, that's so me. I'm telling you, I'm like, ooh, don't talk to me. And then I think the dude was trying to low key hit on me. But the dude, like, for those that don't know, like, I'm 39, I'm about to be 40. And next February, I just turned 39 in February. You know, I'm an Aquarius, February 12th. So I'm like, dude, you almost 50. Like, why are you trying to talk to me? But I don't think he was low. I don't think he was hitting on me. He was just trying to start a conversation. And seriously, when you have that type of mentality, like, you know, you're kind of introvert, you like you're trying to avoid people at all costs. You're just trying to go in the store, get your stuff and leave. But then, you know, I'm also in my, you know, single girl era. So I'm trying to be more approachable, trying to exude more of divine feminine energy, smile, be friendly, be light, you know, walk slower, be more poised, be more aware, all that kind of stuff. But baby, let me tell you something. I was ready to go. I was ready to go back in my car, go home, eat my rotisserie, watch my TV in my bed, take my nap before I get on this live. But I didn't get my nap in, but it's all good, y'all. Lisa says, me too, Mika. They call me a recluse. And you know, I will tell you this one fun fact, and then I'm gonna get to the Pisces read. Most spiritually enlightened people, or they say the chosen ones, are typically loners. They typically will recluse or spend their time alone. They don't tend to be around a lot of people because we tend to be very sensitive to energy, and that is so true. So I can only do so much for so long, and then I gotta like separate. I gotta like, I guess, call it decompress. So if you ever like have spiritual gifts, or you're an empath or very intuitive or whatever, it can be very emotionally draining. And that's why I say, you know, that's why I be trying to just rest or just relax. Um, I'll listen to soft music, you know, I'll go for walks. You know, I just try to do different things to get it off me. You know, I can ground myself. Like today, I was looking at patio furniture because I'm thinking about changing my patio furniture. You know, different things to get out more into nature, sit in the sun and things like that, just to recharge. Because when it's cold outside, I'm definitely like a hermit. I'm like a bear. I like to hibernate. I really don't go outside much, but now it's starting to get sunny. So it's like I'm really being drawn to be outside more. So in my day job, like I literally open the window and I'm like, man, I wish I can just sit outside all day, you know? Anywho, that's enough about me. Pisces is next. Neezy said, sounds like me, but I'm an Aquarius Pisces cuss. Awesome. And I'm not even near cuss because I'm on the 12th. But I think I have Pisces in my chart somewhere. That's probably where the, spiritual part comes in a little bit. I don't know. Pisces are a very intuitive sign. So even if you have Pisces predominantly in your chart, you can tend to have a spiritual gift, very intuitive like. All right, here we go, Pisces. Let's get it. You're welcome, D. Scott, for the read. Don't forget to like and comment, subscribe, and share the video. You're on the 20th. Oh man, you're right on that cusp there. Yeah. All right, Pisces. When it comes to love, we got unbothered. What you don't see coming, we got unbothered. And we have rejected. All right, hold that thought. Let me get this other oracle deck and then we're going to get to the read. And we have bumping heads. So this definitely, I was getting like somebody that you are at odds with and they're trying to act um like they don't care, but to be honest, I think there is a part of them that just really just angry. Okay, they're angry at you because they feel rejected by you. This is someone that could have made an attempt to try to connect with you or reconnect with you, but you guys are at odds because of this person, what they have done, maybe, possibly. Of course, only take it if it's yours, and the roles could be reversed. But let's look further at this to see what's going on here with this person. We have Three of Swords in the reverse. We have the Empress in the reverse, and we have the Eight of Wands in the reverse. So yeah, Three of Swords in the reverse is about somebody moving on. But then we have the Eight of Cups in the reverse, which is like an energy of somebody that's coming back. Okay, so they made an attempt to try to come back, but they got rejected. And that's what they don't like. They could be keeping tabs on you to see what you're up to because they really need your help. This is somebody that may be in a bad spot and they definitely are giving off the energy of being the victim. This person can definitely be going around telling other people how you did them wrong. I can't believe Pisces did me like this, all of that mess. But you have every right to be pissed for whatever this person has done. What did this person do to Pisces if this is their story? We have Page of Wands and we have the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. So it looks like this is somebody that was coming in very immaturely. They weren't really trying to fully invest in this. I'm getting someone that was just kind of like here to see what they can get out of the situation. Not somebody that was being very cooperative. They were moving on their own time, but they enjoyed your attention. But they got a rude awakening when they realized all these games and manipulation or whatever they were doing here kind of backfired. I think you just got tired of their lack of effort and you got tired of this person treating this relationship like a game that they can just play with. It was very shocking to this person that you chose to pull your energy back. This person, for some of you guys, could have also went off to a third party to try to find peace. I'm just getting a very like chaotic energy between you two, where it's a lot of fighting, a lot of arguing, a lot of drama. And it has a lot to do with you guys just not being at the same vibrational match. This person again is a page, and you are showing up as a queen. This is a lot of people showing up in this person's energy. I'm going to just be honest with you. They could have been going toward multiple people. This person's mostly about like control, said making false promises, saying they'll be this emperor when really they're a page. I mean, they're letting a lot of people down with these false promises and unstable offers. It's almost like this person thought about the error of their ways when it was too late. Now you're not talking to them. You could have them blocked. And they're really overthinking, why is that? Why is Pisces giving me such a hard time? But this is the very same person that was going off to all these other people. Let's see, who is this Queen of Wands in reverse? This is a lot of people in this reading. It's overwhelming to me. I'm gonna just say this, and because I don't have all night to unpack all these people. This person had a lot of people. Okay, this is somebody that probably has a lot of options that they go in between. I'm getting like they got people on rotation or something, but they don't really want any of these options. They're not there. This is somebody that starts stuff, doesn't really want it. It stirs up a lot of drama. When it comes to you, I think the problem with you is you rejected them. You probably found out about this and it pissed you off. You don't like to be somebody's option. You're not doing that. This is someone that stirs up their own issues but likes to project it onto others. And then when they don't get the results that they thought they were trying to set up to manipulate you, they put the blame on you. They say it's all your fault. And then fears start coming up to the surface as well as confusion. They become confused. So then it's like, well, let me do what I do best. Let me go run off and find someone else. But then they don't get satisfied with these other options. So it's like, well, around and around we go, right? So let me pull some more cards, Pisces. This stuff's giving me a headache. This is too much. I don't know who reading this is, but this person, I'm gonna just put them in a category of being um a hoe. Someone's very promiscuous. Of course, the roles can be reversed. Only take it if it's yours. What does this person really want to accomplish with Pisces? Like, I don't know what they want here. Okay, we got the moon and the 7 of Wands. They're really just trying to protect themselves at all costs. As long as they can manipulate you, as long as they can get in your head, as long as they can get you to, drop your guard and believe that they're not really this player, but they are, then that is all they care about. This combination right here is giving me a migraine. Okay. I mean, it don't matter if I clear the table and start pulling new cards, I'm getting just nasty energy. And then above all that, with this 10 of Cups to the Justice, why do I get the inkling that this person feels like it would be fair for you to give them a chance to still be in their life? Is this somebody that's into open relationships or polyamory or something like that? This got to be somebody like that. Because it's almost like they don't it's almost like they don't want to lose you. They want to be in a relation with you, but they still want to be able to like run around and have all these other people. So they got to be into some type of lifestyle of that nature or something because they don't see nothing wrong with it. And they're going to really kind of like fight for that and defend that at all costs. That's a mess. Okay. So what does Pisces want to do here? You got Judgment in reverse and the Nine of Swords. Got the Magician in reverse, and we have the Nine of Wands in the reverse. I'm not getting the, best energy from your side, Pisces, when it comes to this person. I think you guys are both playing games with each other. But I think yours so is kind of like if this person's playing games with you, you're like, okay, well, bet I'm gonna play games with them too. That's not the thing to do, Pisces. That's not good. But the reason why you're doing this is because you don't trust this person. So anything you say to this person, um, it's almost like you want to communicate, let's work on it, but you don't trust it and you don't really want to commit to it. So why I don't understand why you want to go back to this person. It's almost like you're running game on them too. It's almost like Pisces, you know what it is? I feel like you still have love for this person. You want to see if it can work between you two because we're dealing with somebody that comes in and out. So if this person comes back, a lot of you guys will give this person another chance eventually. But you're going to be very manipulative because you really don't trust it and you may not really want to fully commit. It's almost like you have one eye on them, but in the back of your mind, you're like, yeah, let them mess up. It's over. So I'm getting like baby steps, communicating, all that kind of stuff. But this is kind of a warning message. I just don't feel like you guys are going to be on the same page ultimately with bumping heads, that you have to be honest because Eight of Wands to Ten of Swords, that's the action that's ultimately may happen here. Yeah. This person may put 10 swords in your back again because they want to be single. They want to live a single lifestyle at least and go towards whatever else they, this, oh, okay, I'm gonna get off of this. It's really giving me a headache, y'all. It's too much drama and I need to go to sleep. I'm getting sleepy. All right, we're gonna do Pisces career. Pisces, if that's your reading, I just really want you to really like be honest with yourself. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? To even like don't, it's not healthy to stoop down to someone's level. You know what I'm saying? It's not healthy at all. So I strongly advise that if you feel the urge to kind of like play that get back game, or I'm gonna play like run game on this person if they want to run game with me, that's not the thing to do. It's best to kind of leave that person where they are and just kind of let the universe take over. They'll get their karma. Career, career and money for Pisces. What do they see coming? Of course, this isn't in everybody's story, so Pisces, only take it if it's yours. Look at that. Your career is looking good. We have authority. Take on the role of a leader and everyone will respect you. Be self-confident. Work on your confidence. You can do this. If some of you guys are looking on to other opportunities to become a leader, a manager, supervisor, there's a lot of money to be had in that. And you will have success. It says money tree, dreams come true. You will get what you have longed, desired. Enjoy your wealth. And star power, it's in you. Become an influencer of the company and earn fame, popularity, step into the spotlight. There you go. So yeah, Spirit is confirming like it's time to level on up, Pisces. You got it in you. You have that leadership quality. And for some of you guys that want to start your business, you have it in you. So go for it. Definitely go for it. All right, y'all. Thank you guys so much for coming to the live. I really appreciate you all coming. Thank you for joining me on this very long read. I hope each and every one of you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like the video, show your girl some love. And if you are willing to come back tomorrow to check out Since You've Been Gone reads, as well as mini reads with me, I would love to see you here. And if you would like to get a mini reading, all you got to do is click on the link that's in the description box below, as well as the pinned comment. It'll direct you to my website, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. Once you book, check your email. Check your email. That's how you're going to go ahead and submit your question. Once you submit your question, you're all set. You can watch the reading live, or you can watch it at your earliest convenience. That confirmation email will include both links for you, okay? I try to keep it nice and organized for you guys. Those that have booked in the past, you know exactly what I mean. And I think it works out best that way. So I'm gonna get some shut-eye, y'all. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you guys tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Take care. Namaste.